What is up, everybody? It's King Kuntha, and today I have another amazing World of Warcraft Gold Farm for you guys. And with today's farm, I'm going to teach you guys how you can pull a bunch of old world pieces out that will actually sell for tons of gold on the auction house. And you can actually use skinning to pick up a bunch of heavy leather, which also actually makes the spot quite worth it as well. In addition to those two things that you can actually get from the spot, you actually have the opportunity to get a pet as well, known as the Dark Whelpling. Now, all of these items and the skinning combined can come out to a total of about 70k per hour if you're doing it correctly and efficiently enough. So today, we're going to go ahead and show you the location of this farm, explain to you everything you need to do, and show you how to make that money. So today, we are located here in Dustwallow Marsh, Dust, and we are down here right near the entrance to Onyxia's lair, right out front actually. So there are these cool little mobs that are scattered all around called the Firebane Flame Caller, and then they have some other names as well as they're walking around. But again, any mob that is Dragonkin and looks like this you can actually use to farm. Now, in addition to this, there actually are some Dark Whelplings that spawn around the area as well. So what we're going to want to do is essentially fly around all of Onyxia's lair and nuke down any of these mobs that we see. And in addition with that, we're also going to want to go ahead and nuke any Dark Whelplings we find as well. Now, the Dark Whelplings are the mob that actually has a chance to drop the Dark Whelpling pet. Again, but killing these is actually just as effective and good for your farming because you can skin them and they do drop the gear that I was talking about earlier. Now, they do not have a chance to drop the pet, but a lot of the Whelplings are actually brought with you along on the route. So as you're running circles around this entire area, you can actually pick up some of the Whelplings as well. So as you guys see here, I'm literally just running around, mounting back up, nuking and looting, and just completing circles over and over again. Now again, this is a quest area as well, so I would keep in mind that there are going to be some other players that are lower level in the same area as you, and if they have to kill these for a quest, I recommend you guys just leave them be, and you guys can actually, you know, just wait a second, let them get what they need to do, and then keep going. Now this farm is actually very good. I've used it a lot of times in the past and it is very fun to do. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort either. As you can see, we've got a player questing, actually a level 120, so not even worried about that. But as you can see here, they do like to spawn around these little like geyser, like knockdown tree, weird egg nest things. I don't even know what you would even begin to call them. But yeah, so ideally you're going to come here with a class that has a high mobility speed, or some way to mount up instantly. Obviously if you're Druid, it makes it just so much easier because you can just switch to flight form instantly and auto target and auto cast. And as you can see here, we've come across our first Whelpling or Hatchling over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to loot him and no pet. But as you can see, they are just spread along the route, so really just circling this area could be quite helpful. And again, if you're looking for some of Burning Crusades, or sorry, not Burning Crusades, if you're looking for some old mats and stuff like that, you can actually start mining some of these nodes over here, and then there's also herbalism routes along the area as well. So again, any like profession you guys have will be useful, but I highly recommend skinning, as that's how you're going to get the most gold out of this farm, and that's the easiest way to do it because you can literally nuke all of them, skin them, and then keep circling and move on to the next pack. Now, in addition to this, you'll get silk cloth as well, which doesn't sell for too much on the auction house, but it does start adding up when some of the greens start dropping. Now, most of the greens that they drop sell for around 15 to 20k each, and they have actually a pretty long list on Wowhead. So there is a good chance you're going to get a lot of these greens, and you're going to be able to list them on the auction house fairly quickly, and they're going to sell off pretty decently just because they drop so many of them. And if you guys have noticed, these will be world drop mobs as well, so they can and do have a chance to drop like things like the Skull Flame Shield and stuff like that, even though they are not listed, but they are world drops and it is a possibility you can get those. Now, I have seen people in, you know, streams and stuff actually get these things to drop, but it's pretty challenging, and just the greens alone actually do make up enough for it as well. And this video was also submitted to me by a user in the comment section, which I will snip your comment out and I'll put it somewhere on the video or something like that, or I'll heart it or all that good stuff. But thanks again for showing me or just telling us all about the spot. I decided to make a video on it, and all credit goes to the person in the comment section that actually inspired me to go ahead and go make a video on this farm. And yeah, so this thing is very helpful. I've used it for a couple hours now, and they do drop some very good gear, and it's pretty easy to just keep circling around the entire thing. Again, if you want to go into Onyxia's lair, you can actually do that too if you'd want, and trash run that. That's also an option. That's why I like this farm so much, is because even if you have a point where, like, oh, you know, the mobs, something happened, they're not respawning, you can actually just run into the instance, and you can run the instance, nuke everything, leave out, and you can just keep doing this until your instance locks resets. So as a gold farmer, this spot is pretty cool, because you can literally run around circles, wait for instance to pop if you have, you know, all day to play World of Warcraft, and you can literally just go run the dungeon, reset it, and come back. Not difficult whatsoever, and you can take advantage of many things in this farm, and I highly recommend you guys do it. So that's really it for the video. I wanted to say thank you guys to everybody watching and supporting me through the 2 years that I've been making videos now, and man, it feels weird to actually say that I've been doing this for 2 years, but yeah, it's been 2 years, and I just wanted to say thank you. 2 years, 10,000 subs, not too bad, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Plan to see a new video within the next coming days as well, and also check out the links I put in the comment section below if you're interested in any of my gear. I have all my computer parts and stuff listed down below, so if you want to check those out, they are down there. And yeah, it's been King Kuntha. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video.